PJs. I have my teddy with me, and I wanted to take the MBTI personality test, so I thought maybe I'll do it live with you. मैंने ये टेस्ट पहले भी लिया है, like I think when I was in um graduation college or just out of school, because I was into self development and I took all the personality tests, different personality tests. So there is this MBTI test and there is Big Five personality test also. I have taken that as well. So जब मैंने उस टाइम लिया था, and that is like 7 years back now. I think I've taken that text. Yeah. So that time my personality came ENFP. But I didn't research about it much. I didn't know how to use that information basically at that time. So it was there, but मैंने कभी उसको यूज़ नहीं किया, and I just remember कि ऐसा आया था. But recently, right now, I was seeing this video on YouTube about ENFP personality, and she was sharing some tips for how to manage your work, I think was the topic. And I listened to it, and there was a tip that always give yourself options. Like, don't tell yourself what to do at a particular time. Always give yourself options. Like, what do I mean by is, like, usually कोई भी वर्क शेड्यूल होता है तो उसमें ऐसा होता है ना, 10 बजे ये है, 10 o'clock यू हैव टू डू दिस, देन 11 o'clock यू डू दिस. एंड इफ हम अपना वर्क शेड्यूल भी बनाते हैं, वी यूजुअली डू इट लाइक दिस, like 10 o'clock I will do this, then 11 this, then 12 this, बीच में lunch, and then this. But she said कि if you are starting work at 10, you have 2-3 tasks or work that needs to be done. So give yourself the option to choose from those three, instead of telling yourself you have to do this at this time. And that really resonated with me, because I could never do what I was told to do, even if I was telling that to myself. I would not follow my advice. I would not do what I was told. Like, my inner child is like, I have to do what I want. Okay. So that advice or tip really resonated with me, and yeah, that is what I want actually. That is how my brain works. And then I tried it for a week, and it works, because मुझे options चाहिए होते हैं. Like, when I ask myself, like, you have to do 2 of these things you need to do, you can choose what you want to do right now. So then I'm more pumped to do it. Otherwise, I will just procrastinate and it will never get done if I force myself to do a task. But when I'm giving myself the option, then more and more things are getting done. So that really stuck with me, and now I want to take the personality test again and then find out how I can use it for my benefit. So I'll try to take the test in 10, maximum 15 minutes, because this test can go on for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because it has a lot of questions. You can take the test on 16personalities.com. It's a free personality test. I'll mention this link in the description afterwards. 16personalities.com. Okay, so I'll start the test. You regularly make new friends. Mm, agree and not agreeing because I'm very choosy actually with people. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple shit. Yes. Usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than factual arguments. True. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. Not all the time. Usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Mm, try to stay calm, but no. Find the idea of networking or promoting yourself very daunting. Yes. Prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. I was very bad at this, completing things before deadline, but I'm getting better now. I finish a day early because I don't want to give myself unnecessary stress. So I have gotten better because I know what works for me and I give myself really long time. Like I don't put undue pressure on me uh, to do a task in a hurry. Really take my time and do it. So I before deadline. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than the moment. True. You like to use organizing tools like scheduling and lists. Yes, I like it, but not too much. Even a small mistake can cause you down your ability. Yes, you feel comfortable just walking up to someone and find interesting stuff. Yes, you're too interested. Discussion about various interpretation of creativity. No, I am interested. Practice facts over people's feelings when determining course of action. No, people's feelings. I prioritize people's feelings. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. Uh, I used to do it, but then it is too heavy for me. I need some kind of schedule or routine, otherwise, I just lay in the bed. I need some kind of routine and schedule. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. I very much worry. You enjoy participating in team based activities. Sort of enjoy. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. Yes, I like it. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. I used to be very straightforward. I मुझे रियलाइज़ नहीं होता था कि आई एम बीइंग रूड और insensitive sometimes, but I try to be sensitive as much as I can. So agree, but not fully. Like truth is important. Actively seek out new experience and knowledge areas to explore. Yes. You're prone to worrying that things will turn for the worse. Yes. Enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. Enjoy both actually. I enjoy group ones as well. But I've not been able to do as much group activities past years, but I do enjoy. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. I cannot. You favor efficiency in decisions even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. No, emotions are important. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. I used to be like this, never being able to relax, but I have been. I'm now more balanced, so. But I still prefer कि I do my chores before allowing myself to relax. So a little bit agree. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. No. Usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Sometimes I do, sometimes I also approach. Your mood can change very quickly. Yes, you are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. I am swayed. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. No, actually, I used to be like that, but now no. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. Very much agree. Usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. I actually like being with people who I'm really comfortable with. Like, I do enjoy people's company, but I don't get to have that so often. But I do like to become bored or lose interest when discussion gets highly theoretical. Yes. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. Find it you find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. Yes. Really second guess the choices that you have made. A second guess a lot. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. Yeah. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression such as writing. Usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. This you like to have to-do list for each day. Not really. I mean, somewhat yes. Okay. Really feel insecure. Disagree. You avoid making phone calls. A little bit. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. You can easily connect with people you have just met. Yes, if your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Not really. You're still bothered by the mistake you made. Yes. You're not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. Array. They much control you more than you control them. It was really true. I had to work really. I have to be very self-aware that this doesn't happen, but it does happen. My emotions do control me. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what is most logical, efficient. Yes. Your personal work style is closer to a spontaneous burst of energy than organized, consistent efforts. Yes, I do have spontaneous bursts of energy. When someone thinks highly of you, wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed. Oh, yes. Actually, I do fear that you will love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Actually, like working alone. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a way to stop time? No, I like it a lot. Feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmosphere than to quiet, intimate places. No. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Agree. You feel overwhelmed. Yes. Complete thing methodically without skipping over any steps. No. Sometimes I skip and do things. I do skip. Prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. True. You're more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. I like to balance it, but I have more strong emotional intuition. You struggle with deadlines. I don't struggle now, but still I have that kind of struggle sometimes. So, sort of. You feel confident that things will work out for you. On some days, yes. On some days, no. Neutral. Okay, it's done. Oh, it took 10 minutes only. Let's see what comes. Oh, my personality type is INFJ T. Last time I did it, ENFP came. Ah, ha, ha. Okay. As an INFJ, you possess a unique combination of idealism and insight that sets you apart. Your rich inner life is categorized by complex emotions, vivid imagination, and deep well of empathy that allows you to connect with others on a profound level. You have an unwavering commitment to your principles and an intense desire to make a positive impact on the world around you. Your natural ability to understand and interpret the feelings and motivations of others is both a gift and a challenge. While it enables you to form deep, meaningful connections and offer invaluable support to those around you, it can also leave you feeling overwhelmed by the emotions and needs of others. You often find yourself torn between your desire to help and your need for privacy and solitude. Hmm. So, I is for introverted, 52% introverted, intuitive 81%, feeling this is same and judging. You're likely organized, decisive, thorough, valuing structure and planning over spontaneity. Hmm. Assertive. Oh, sorry. Turbulent. This is same. You're likely self-conscious, sensitive to stress, success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. Ah, your perfectionist tendencies drive you to constantly improve yourself and world around you. Relentless pursuit of growth and meaning can be both exhilarating and exhausting. You have a knack of seeing potential and possibilities where others might not, but you may struggle to bring your vision into reality due to self doubt or fear of criticism. You possess a rare combination of creativity and analytical ability. Your intuition, understanding of complex systems and human nature allows you to devise innovative solutions to challenging problems. However, your sensitivity to criticism and tendency to internalize stress can sometimes hold you back from fully expressing your unique gifts. Learning to balance your idealism with practicality and self care is a key part to your personal journey. Ah, career path. Counseling, healthcare, education, non-profit organizations. You may struggle with mundane tasks or office politics. So true. I left my job because of office politics and because I can't work for someone, preferring to focus on the bigger picture and long term goals. Finding a balance between your need for meaningful work and the practical aspects of a career is crucial for professional satisfaction. Hmm. Strengths, insightful problem solving, ethical standards, creative dedication to meaning, thoughtful communication, reliable follow through. Your weakness, sensitive to negative feedback, struggle to delegate, overlooking small wins, idealistic expectation, avoiding routine tasks, discomfort with self promotion. Hmm. Okay. Then they have some uh, relationship strengths, weakness, and other things. Okay. So my personality changed in last 10 years, is it? Or was it never that to begin with? What I think is we can change some of the aspects of our personality. As you can see, I thought I was extroverted, but according to this, I am introverted because I do enjoy a lot of time alone. I do enjoy solitude. I prefer very less friends. And for me, friends, a definition of friend is very different from most of the people, because most of the people, if you know someone, you will call them a friend, right? But for me, friend is like almost like my family. Like I will check in with them every week or so. I'll be updated what's happening in their life. So if I'm putting in that much effort, I cannot do it for a lot of people. If I'm building a deep connection, I can only do it with some people. So for me, deep friendships really matter a lot. And I love to have a community of people. I am still building my community of people who um, I can call anytime, who are supportive of me, who I can also support. But I do like that kind of thing. And then there can be uh, acquaintances and professional connections and all those things. But I'm not very social. I pick people's energies and it drains me. So I do not talk to people a lot. So it makes sense that I'm not that extroverted. My ex- I I can be extroverted. Like for me, if I'm out, I can approach a stranger and talk to them. Like if I want to, I can. If I find someone interesting, I will go to them and will talk to them. And I can have that extroverted personality if I want to. Like I like to perform on stage, I like to speak, I like to talk to people, I like to talk to many new people. So I do like that novelty aspect that extroverts crave. But I'm very much introvert as well, and I have a very rich inner life, and I'm in my head a lot. So makes sense. NF is same, intuition and feeling. So yeah, I am intuitive and feeling, yes. I didn't know that judging will come, because I used to be very spontaneous. I never used to make plans or have a routine, structure in my day. All these things I had to build for myself. So I had to build these things because I never had that in the past as a kid, or yeah, it was never like, it was very unpredictable in my house. Um, yeah, the mood of, so if like I have experienced a lot of childhood um negative experiences, so a lot of things depend on the mood of your parent on days, and there is a lot of unpredictability. So I never had that kind of structures or certainty, I believe. And I liked being spontaneous. Like I still love being spontaneous on some days, but on most days I really love my routines, and I love that certainty of my day and what it's going about. because now I used to push myself a lot in the past, and then I understood that when you go out, and I've traveled alone, I've lived alone, so you have to consider a lot of things, and if you don't, you become really exhausted afterwards. So I now think more about and more intentional about, and I'm more connected to my body and how am I feeling, and if I'm going out, how it can affect me. So I'm very mindful. Um I want my peace. So if I'm doing something new, I'll be very mindful that it doesn't disturb my peace. And if it does, I will move out very fast. That doesn't mean I don't try new things and I don't meet new people, or I give up on people very soon. But it does mean that I am now more mature, and I try to be more mindful in my interactions. So yeah, maybe I'm more judging now than prospecting. I try to be more intentional. So yeah, wow. So I think healing can definitely help you uncover your real personality and help you become more balanced, because I believe after healing mentally, physically, emotionally, and even energetically, I have done chakra healing. It really helps you integrate and bring balance and harmony inside you, right? Because personality is what? Different aspects of you, and when we try to come into balance, then you can tap into uh, any part of your personality at any time, right? Because you're in balance. Otherwise, you are not conscious of what you are doing. It's like unconsciously you're doing things. Because I was trying to really push myself harder, and that led to burnout, and um I got hurt a lot by people, and I used to be a people pleaser, and all those things I believe are imbalance in your personality. In there are um so these are the negative um traits or the downsides of your personality, or you can say that these are the things that are energetically imbalanced. So chakra healing can really help. So I think it did help me to make me more balanced, because I feel now I'm more balanced. I'm both extroverted and introverted. I can access my extrovertness when I need to, and then I have a rich inner life as well. So I'm comfortable being alone as well. I have strong intuition, but I'm also observant as well. I don't ignore my logic. I used to completely ignore my logic, and you know, when you attract a lot of people who don't have good intentions, and you ignore all the red flags and all. So I don't do that now. I'm very much aware of those things as well. And although, yes, my feelings are a little stronger still, I do have strong logical mind as well. So thinking and feeling are also more balanced, but I still, I'm going to say, I have strong feeling. Yeah, I am uh, empath and more empathetic and sensitive to feelings. So that is true. So yes, I mean, you can, I believe, then change your personality, and healing can help you balance out your personality and bring out the best in you. So this is what is my result. Advocate. And at JT, I have to still change the T part. I have to be more assertive and self-assured. I'm working on that. I don't think you can see it. Okay. This is the result. Okay. Yes. So thank you for watching. I'm still absorbing the fact that I'm not an ENFP as I thought. Like NF is same, but ENP is changed, so I and J has come. So I think I've integrated my thinking and logic more now, and I've accepted my introvert part more now, which I used to ignore altogether in the past. So it is a good thing in a way, because we all have both the parts. It's just that you have tendency to be more extroverted or be more introverted. Like we all have both the aspects, but personality is basically you have a tendency towards one thing, right? So I believe I now have accepted my need for structure, and that's what reflected in the test now, because earlier I used to completely ignore any structure in my life, and it really made it very chaotic, and I wasn't able to achieve what I wanted to in the past. So a good amount of structure routines is very much important. Self-care is important to have a healthy body, and I have also accepted my introvert nature as well. I give myself to rest, be alone, give myself the downtime as a HSP to be alone and um, have that space where you can just be yourself and by yourself, be with yourself, and connect with yourself, inner being. Uh, so it's really interesting, and it really is a very good thing actually. So yes, so healing does work. Basically it does helps you balance out your personality, and you are more consciously living, more intentionally living. You are not getting swayed by your emotions. You are able to drive your life the way you want to. As Carl Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, you will never be able to live life fully. Maybe I'm saying the quote wrong, but the meaning is that you have to be more self aware and make your hidden patterns inside you more conscious so that you can choose what you want to do instead of just unconsciously doing it and sleepwalking and being in autopilot mode all the time. So it was a very long video, I guess. Thank you for watching. If you did, I just thought it would be fun to record this and I'm still absorbing. I don't know how I feel because I feel a lot of emotions at the same time. So I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling surprised, I'm feeling I'm feeling good as well, and I'm feeling like it's a good thing as well. And I'm maybe now research more about INFJ or not, because it doesn't matter. What matters is what works for you. So that tip I said that is working for me for work related, maybe it's not for ENFPs, maybe it's for anyone who doesn't like to do what others say. So maybe my inner child just likes to choose on her own because she had to do a lot of things which she was told in the past. So now she just wants to do what she wants. So she really likes having options more, and that's what brings out her creativity and best out of her. So you can also find more ways to be productive and work with yourself instead of criticizing yourself, because criticizing often leads to even more procrastination and it doesn't work at all. You just keep procrastinating the task, and then you're even more mad at yourself, and there is nothing worse than being mad at yourself. Like, I mean, you are just angry at yourself, you can't even let it out, so you're just dying inside for no reason. So being kind to yourself, working with the way you work instead of forcing yourself, I mean, so finding creative ways so that you feel good in your life, that is the goal. Because I hate people who just keep complaining all the time and don't take any action to change the situation or feel good. They just want to be miserable and complain all the time. I was never that person. I don't want to be. I just want to feel good and have fun. So thank you for being with me. Thank you for watching this video. Do like if you liked me talking and being here like this in my natural state. I have no makeup, this is me. So thank you and bye.